What's up YouTube, it's your boy OMG Peeps back again with another banger. And today, man, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I traded the London session and made me a good $800, boy. Make sure to like, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe and help us get this channel to 2,000 subscribers. Alright, let's get it. So I executed this trade during the London session. Like, London starts at 2, right? At 2. And so I was like, cool, when did today start? The day started somewhere here, right? And price was dropping slightly. As you can see, let me just delete that. So when today started, this is the opening candle, right? As you can see, this is midnight. So immediately after midnight, price started buying, right? And the lowest point just after midnight was this low right here, right? So that is why I put this timer right there, just to see like how it looking. So after doing that, as you can see, I'm doing this all on the 15-minute because I feel more comfortable trading the 15-minute than I do trading the other time frames, you know. I don't know, bro. That's just me. I don't know. Like, some of you are swing traders. You can use the 4-hour. You can use the 1-hour. And some of you are scalpers. Like, scalping is very stressful, bro. Trust me, I've done that shit. But like, I don't know. I give a lot of respect to scalpers. Let me just put it out there. So I'm comfortable with my entries a lot more on the 15-minute when it comes to forex. But then when it comes to futures like Nasdaq, like, I'm comfortable using the 1-minute for entries on those types of assets. But forex, I'm comfortable 15-minute just because, I don't know, bro. That's how I have evolved as a trader. I know what I'm capable of, right? So it is important to know yourself. That is what I'm saying, basically. So like I was saying, price was buying, right? When I looked at the price action here, I realized we have a double bottom. And this double bottom, we refer to it as a liquidity pool. And as you can see, before today, yesterday, and the days before, price was crashing. So if price started going up, as you can see, price was crashing, right? Price was crashing. So if today started by going up, that means there was a PD array in here that it needed to mitigate before continuing to the downside and taking out this sell side liquidity right here, right? Cool. So I went to the 1-hour. I was like, all right, I see. And right on the 1-hour, remember, we are in the London session, right? Right on the 1-hour during the London Open, we know there's a lot of influx of momentum, right? So if we know there's a lot of momentum about to come in, then we know this is the time to pay attention to the PD arrays that need to be mitigated around the current price, if that makes sense. I don't know, but on the 1-hour, as you can see, just after today started, there was a PD array in here, right? First one, we can see there's a fair value gap right there, right? We have a fair value gap, and after the fair value gap, we have this order block. So I'm like, all right, cool. We have an order block on the 1-hour. And this is likely to be mitigated, right? And since we're having an influx of momentum, that means we're likely to have momentum to the downside from here, heavy momentum to the downside, right? So go to the 15-minute. No, from the 1-hour, actually, I'm not satisfied, right? I'm like, all right, cool. Let me check the 4-hour just to make sure, because you know, if that shit is on the 4-hour, that means that move is a powerful move. Just pay attention to the 4-hour PD arrays a lot more than you do to the other ones, because the 4-hour is the one that drives the price action on the lower time frames, just like the monthly, the weekly, the daily drives the 4-hour, right? So cool. We go up to the 4-hour, and on the 4-hour, right away you can see we have what? This order block. Today opened at this candlestick, right? And we have this order block right here. So that means we are likely to mitigate the order block and go to the downside, or proceed upwards into this FVG, but then as you can see, it has already been mitigated by this candlestick, and this order block wasn't mitigated during this time. So this candlestick is the one that came up and mitigated it, and then price crashed to the downside, right? I don't need to go to the daily because the 4-hour has told me what I need to know. And you know, on the daily, the candlesticks are very huge. It's not really a time frame to use to find the best entries, right? So cool. From the 4-hour, I'm like, all right, I see. I go down to the 1 hour, and on the 1 hour, as you can see, we have that fair value gap. I'm like, I see. We have a high probability setup right here. So we have that fair value gap, and we have that breaker block / order block type in there. It got mitigated right here, as you can see. Then price went to the downside, right? On the 15-minute, we have the equal lows, and on the equal lows, price came in here. So on the 15-minute, we must have a PDRA that we need to mitigate in this area, as it is in line with the 1 hour PDRA. It is in line with the fair value gap and the order block. So on the 15-minute, I look for PDRAs around the 1 hour PDRAs. I go to the 15-minute and look for PDRAs that are within the 1 hour PDRAs. Does that make sense? Right? I know it's taking a minute to load, bro. Come on. So yeah, on the 15-minute, I look for PDRAs that are in line with the 1 hour PDRAs. So you can see the 1 hour fair. We can see the 1 hour fair value gap right there, and we can see the 1 hour order block. And when we zoom in, we see we have an order block in here. And also we have this breaker block. I'm like, man, I see what's going on. I'm like, man, I see what's going on here, right? I'm like, okay, I'll put my entry just on the breaker block right here. On the breaker block, put my entry on the breaker block, and I put my stop loss above this high. So I put my stop loss right there, and I put my TP on the equal lows. And this setup was a 1 to 3.9, basically a 4% setup. This was my entry right here. This is the signal that I sent in the group. I put my sell limit right on the breaker block and put my stop loss just above this high. And clearly on my broker, it's above the high because of the spread. I have to cater for the spread, right? So I put it above the high. Put my TP right on the equal lows this side. So after that, as you can see, my entry was triggered. After the entry got triggered, right there, trades are running. We're in a little bit of drawdown. Boom, price goes down. It started crashing. It went halfway to our TP, but then it reversed. And damn near took out our stop loss. Do you see how big this spread is? And if I had put my stop loss right above this high, then I would have been out. But it was above that high, and the spread was catered for, right? So after that, price crashed, and you can see we're in profit, looking blue. TP hit. I'm like, all right, cool. So look, it's a cool day. How much we made, bro? You see our balance is doubled. Our account is doubled. I wasn't really looking to double the account. I was just trading the setup, calculated my risk, but we doubled the account. Damn near double the account. We made $7.99. We made our profit. Then the withdraw, because you have to withdraw every time you make profit. I don't know how you do it, but my plan is I withdraw every time I make profit, just so I don't end up giving back the profits to the market. Anyway, man, it's your boy OMG Pips. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Let's get it.
And remember, forex we're talking about. We came in this game for money. We came in this game to earn a living. So we are not here to play games.